Aquarius. I had so much difficulties to get into your reading. The Mercury retrograde is killing me right now. I imagine it's not making you a favor neither. But you know, we're gonna get through it. The sun is shining on you, Aquarius. I mean, it's your birthday, so I just want to say happy birthday to the Aquarians who are watching this video. And this is the reason why I decided that I wanted to do this reading outside with the sun. The sun shining on you. And I know that normally this will be a month to celebrate, and I think you're gonna be celebrating. But I also know that probably right now you're not feeling at your best. I think that there are a lot of things, Aquarius, that you're still needing to check. You're still trying to heal, to find the balance here. This month is all about you. And you know, you are the sign of the zodiac that knows about freedom, who knows how to detach themselves. You're the most individualistic sign of the zodiac, and you know that. But your planet Uranus is in Taurus right now, together with Mars. And Taurus in your 4th house, your house of roots, family, your origins, like what is your basis? How you see your stability, you know? And it's, Taurus is not your opposite sign. I mean, actually Leo is your opposite sign. But Taurus is also that fixed sign, as well as you, Aquarius, that has these characteristics that go quite against your own characteristics. And there is a battle here. So your planet, just to make you an idea, no? I mean, your planet Uranus with Mars is in your 4th house in Taurus, which is like kind of a clashing energy there. And then there is a square happening between Uranus with Jupiter and Saturn in your 1st house. And it's not just that you have 2 planets in your 1st house this month. You have 6, counting the sun and the moon. And this is why I was waiting to do your reading until right now. Because today we have a new moon in your sign, in your 1st house. And I thought that it will be more, or it will make more sense to get to your reading by this time. It will be more understandable, because I don't think that yet now things are understandable for you, Aquarius, and you're still trying to work on between your old you and your new you. And maybe you're gonna tell me, well, I mean, we are the sign that is always looking to the future. We don't mind the change. We love change, and we like things. We like surprises. We like unexpected things. We don't need a stability. But Aquarius right now is experiencing emotions and feelings and having not just emotions but even experiencing new ideas about what it is that is stability for you. And it's like, this is where I see that trying to find the balance, trying to manage, almost like if you would be between two worlds. And I think I'm gonna call this video that way because I think that this is what is happening to you, Aquarius. I think that all this light, like the sun, it's coming to you, and with this new moon, it's like you're starting to be able to close a chapter to things that haven't been easy in the past, things that were quiet and clear. And I don't see you taking action right now. I don't think that this is even the moment to take action. I see you more in this introspective mode where you're just looking at the situation, being the observant, and say being more passive and analyzing how can you approach this and this. Because this is not something that is easy just to leave behind. It's not something that you say, well, it's over and I'm walking away and that's it. No, we're talking here about things and perceptions that you have about your reality, probably your home, your family, your really close environment here. Where do you come from? That are being shaken. Until now, most of the activity was in your 12th house, and I've been talking about this in the last readings I did for you, Aquarius. And so you were in this process of going to the deep of things that were quite hidden for you. I mean, High Priestess in your past. Things that that were in your psychic there and that you had to work on, and that they take time. They take time, to come to the light. It's like going into the darkness and knowing that you need to follow intuition more than ever. She's the mother of intuition, and you are, together with the Scorpios, the most intuitive signs of the zodiac. So use this intuition. Use this intuition to know that whatever is happening here, and with these squares of, Uranus, Mars in your 4th house. So Uranus, your planet in a sign that actually doesn't like Taurus. Uranus doesn't like stability. Uranus is you. And he's clashing with Saturn and Jupiter. And Saturn, this square between Saturn in your 1st house is, Saturn is like that planet that wants to keep the all. He wants to structure things. He wants to, like this earthy, like Taurian energy or earthy energy that you're not used to. Normally you wouldn't want to look for this. And this is where all this perception, it's changing for you. And it's shaking up old structures that now you can no longer work. No, you can no longer keep in your life. When the Tower comes, and with the Tower is like that unexpected thing, that surprise, maybe accident that happens that makes something fall, like something is being destroyed, something that probably we put a lot of work into. It's like you see this building, it has a lot of, it takes a lot of time and effort to build this building, and you keep on building and you keep on building. You wanted to get to the top, and then suddenly a lightning bolt comes and ruins the tower, and the tower falls. But this tower that you were trying to keep and that you were trying to build, it was something that you could not keep because it was never solid from the basis. It was never stable enough to keep that high amount of weight. So something here is being shaken up. And I think this could be related to your home. That Uranus and Mars, Mars being the planet of, action, and like when our energy is being focused. That push planet, that with Uranus in your house of stability and home and family, I think that something unexpected is happening here, and maybe this is what is coming to the light today. Or around this date, having this new moon in your sign. And this is the reason why I was waiting to make your video, because I wanted to publish it today. I thought it would make more sense to say that you will get to hear this reading from this day, when maybe you're starting to come to the realization that there are things that are coming to a closure here. And maybe these were things that for a long time you were trying to manage, trying to say, no, I want to keep both of them. I want to keep my old self, but I also want to be my new self. I want to keep my old home, but I also want a new home. Sometimes it's not possible. And this is not the time where these things are possible. This is the time when everything is breaking up to the point that we can really free ourselves, where we can find something that will be much more aligned to ourselves. I'm gonna start putting the cards, extra cards. And being outside, it's the first time I do this video outside, and a part of having the sun, and I thought, I need to do this reading with the sun for Aquarius. I also thought it was a good scenography to do the video with the sounds on the background of the motos and all these accidental cars passing by, people, maybe kids or birds that are completely out of our control. But they come, and even though maybe they made it challenging to do this video and to make the sound clear, it's like these disturbances that sometimes we need to experience to get better. What is coming for Aquarius? What is coming for Aquarius? Please. Hola. Too many cards. 8 Eight of Swords. Hula. Wheel of Fortune. Really too many cards fall off, but you know. Yes. Wheel of Fortune wanted to jump off. I mean, the wheel is turning. No doubt. No doubt that the things are turning for you, Aquarius. You are not the same anymore, and you know, accept the fact that really this month everything is about you. And no matter the moon, I mean, the moon. I mean, of course the moon needed to come out. The moon is coming today. This is your new moon, Aquarius. This is your new moon. I think you are right now in a moment where the sun is putting light in the shadows. The sun is putting light in the shadows. Listen to your intuition here, Aquarius. Your intuition right now, it's so high. And I don't think that I don't see you taking action here. I don't see movement. And as I said, I think that's the right thing to do, because right now is really not the moment to take any kind of action. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You know, I mean, I don't even need to tell you that. You're gonna do it anyway because you are a free spirit. But I think that this is the reason why you know that you cannot yet take action. There is still a lot of things here that need to come out to the clear. And I think that they are coming to the clear, even though they might look still dark. Still, like, there is a sense of cloudiness here, of things maybe being hidden. Maybe, I mean, and I gotta say this, I mean, having this fourth house all about family and your roots, people that are close to you. Maybe there is someone in your environment, could be even like this mother figure. No, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles in the tarot, I mean, all the queens are associated to the mother figure, but if one of these four queens would be more like this mother figure, is the Queen of Pentacles. Earthy energy. And this is Taurus energy. Your fourth house. Your fourth house with Uranus and Mars. Right now, I mean, I cannot say precisely exactly what you're going through. I mean, I know that this is a general reading, and this is a general reading, and of course, the examples that I might give or I might feel that I need to express right now, they're not gonna resonate with all of you. But there is something very important, even almost like accidental, that is happening in your family right now, Aquarius, or in your home environment. Maybe it's not your family, but it's your home. Something here is breaking through. Something that it looked stable, it's not stable any longer. And I think that this is something that it's happening in a way, well, hidden. It's kind of, it's crazy, you know, because this is exactly this energy I was talking about. I mean, Uranus talking right now. Oh my god, guys. It's insane. Insane. Maybe there is this mother figure, as I was saying, that maybe there has been an accident, or this person is suffering of maybe depression or having some health issues, or what is happening is that you're having some conflicts with this person right now. And until now, maybe what happened was that there was some distance and not really talking about the issue, because I don't see communication at all here. Whoever is this person in your life that it's causing, or it's maybe this person is not that is causing troubles directly, but their energy is causing you troubles here. And maybe what is causing troubles is that there hasn't been proper communication here. Maybe there has been information that was missing, things that weren't said, a lot of distance, separation, not being clear about feelings of whatever happened here. And is this what is coming back to you right now? Is this what you're feeling? I mean, you know, this Mercury retrograde in your sign, Aquarius. It's gonna be retrograde until the 20th or 21st of February. And this is the reason why I think it's not their time to take action yet, because people are not being able to think straight, neither to communicate straight. But when Mercury is retrograde, what it happens is that we get a lot this energy. Yeah, we come back to memories of the past. And also when we have so many planets in our first house, all about us and probably experiences that we know that they're coming back to us because we still need to recheck. And even though Mercury sucks when it's retrograde, of course, Mercury is great, but when it's retrograde, it's really uncomfortable. I mean, and we don't need to exaggerate and say, I'm gonna die, or, you know, like, we're gonna, I mean, like, it's just that particularly this Mercury, it's very intense. And most certainly for you. But the thing is that when Mercury is retrograde, even though it feels super uncomfortable and almost like things cannot work in the path we want them to work, like in the rhythm we expect them to work, information gets lost, there are delays, there are unexpected changes in plans on traveling, or, you know, as I said, information communication. It's like Mercury also allows us to recheck things that we still need to process, we still need to work on. It's like that energy that it helps us out to come back maybe to the past, or something from the past comes back to us, maybe just a memory, or it could be this person or that situation in your life that in the past has caused some pain here, that it comes back for a reason. It's because there is something here that you need to still reevaluate, so you can understand what really happened there. And so then, we can still do mistakes, but the idea is not to repeat the same mistakes again and again and again and again. And this is why I think that even though this Mercury retrograde is super intense and sucks, it's still very positive for entering into this healing process of finding our own harmony here, or finding ourselves. It's like being the phoenix. Wow, Aquarius, Aquarius, to come back to you. If there would be a correct card in the tarot that will represent you, this is the card that will represent the most of you, a part of the arcana of the star. I wouldn't be surprised if I will see the star coming afterwards. But I think that, there is going to be a full moon in your 8th house by the end of the month. And this is the moment when all the planets are moving direct. And things are going to start feeling so much better. It's like, this is how I see you feeling by the end of this month, while you're going through all this process, while you're experiencing again maybe this situation that you still need to work on and know why it's still there, and what this meant for you, or what is still this means for you or this person. But you know that there is a truth that's being said, or that you need to express. And I don't think that this is coming from your environment. I think this is coming from you, because that's your energy. And the King of Swords, he has a sword, and the sword is what is representing that truth. He's very fair, and he's very direct. He's fearless. He's fearless. He's not scared of what his truth means. So you're using the sword here. And that full moon in your 8th house, which is the house of transformation, the 8th house, the house of death and rebirth as well. When we are being able, like something here is gonna be put in the light, or you're gonna be able to come to clarity about what this means to you, what this situation means to you. And I don't know yet, and I'm gonna still take off some cards, I don't think that this is coming from maybe that person, or maybe I don't think that, I don't see yet. I love motorbikes. Uranus. I don't see yet communication with this particular person in your life. Yet. But I see you coming out of clarity. It's like you realizing what is truth for you. And yeah, maybe you will decide to express this truth to whoever this is in your life. What is coming next? I want a last card for Aquarius, please. Wow. Wow, Aquarius. King of Cups. Are you thinking maybe to express your feelings here? This is maybe what you're trying to work on right now, and this is maybe what you're trying to decide and what you had been trying to say. Do I say this or not? Do I send this message or not? Do I talk about this pain I've been feeling for quite some time? And I think that this is you saying, yeah. You want to open up about it. And I love this energy for you, Aquarius, because you're showing up here not just in your element, which is like that detachment and, let's say, more cold energy, no, more rational and logic, like you being very strategic about the situation and saying, okay, I need to communicate this message straightforward and, let's say, direct. You're also coming with emotions here, but mature emotions. The King of Cups is this energy of being in complete, it's like knowing without doubt what are your feelings, recognizing them, so that you can also be able to know exactly when you want to open up and not. The King of Cups, he's very generous, but he's not just generous like a page, okay, or the Knight of Cups. He's generous, but only when he knows that it's worth it, that person or situation. So it's like coming to this beautiful balance between your what you think about the situation or this person, and saying also how you feel about it. So it's like this beautiful harmony here, it's like, the temperance is that energy of touching the earth as touching the water, being in between two elements that can actually, although they are very different, they can complement each other, and we need both of them. And I think that seeing the situation and how you had, what you're experiencing right now with all this activation of your first house and your fourth house, I think it makes sense that if you are going through all these and you had been for a while in this position and saying the lightning bolt is coming to me, and I think that this is happening right now, you want to stay out of this energy, like you want to come out of the clear, you want to speak up. But follow your intuition, Aquarius, because I feel and I know, I don't even need to tell you this, but I think that by now you had been processing this by yourself, while being maybe even alone. And now is the moment where you are coming to that place where you know that you can speak out. I would say just wait a little bit more. Just wait maybe a little bit more until this energy can be cleaned up, because things right now are still very unstable for everybody, you know. So I think that you, without no doubt, I see you, Aquarius, recognizing that, or finding that moment where you can say this and liberate yourself. Liberate yourself from the pain, and liberate yourself from all these negative thoughts that I think that were blocking you for such a long time. Well, guys, oh my gosh, I mean, oh, what a reading, Aquarius. I hope you like it. I mean, I love this reading, even though I think for me it has been quite challenging to get into this reading, I admit, like. But well, guys, I mean, I hope you have a good birthday and a good end of the month, and I'm gonna see you next month. Okay, take care of yourself, okay, and try to enjoy as much as you can. Bye bye, Aquarius.